Hey YouTube friends, welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy. In this video I'm going to show you several items that sold. Had some great sales, sold to everywhere around the world, plus I sold some items to some viewers, and I sold some Bolo items. And if you don't know what Bolo means be on the lookout for. So if you're a reseller and you're looking for items to find at a low price to sell at a good profit, then I've got some Bolo items for you because I found some and sold some. Well, let's go pull those items and I'll show you what sold. Alright, so the first item that sold is in here in a J3 bin. So it's right here in the front. Alright. And what this is a Wilson putter for like home or office. And you hit a golf ball into it and it returns it to you. It's a good little practice putter. Perfect for golfing, for practice for your office or home. This sold for $10 plus shipping. And it actually sold twice to the same buyer. So here's what happened. The person bought this, then turned right around and canceled it, and then sent a message saying they canceled the order, but they still want it, but because they had the wrong address listed in their eBay setting, is the reason why they cancel it, and they still wanted it. Well, I wasn't about to not cancel the order and just send this to a different address, because for eBay that's not good. First of all, they should have their address correct of where they want it to go before they purchase it. Now, I have had people ask me or buy something from me and ask, hey, this is a gift, would you mind sending it to this other place? And if it doesn't cost very much more in postage and they sound like they're legit and reasonable, then I don't have a problem with it. But if it sounds a little fishy, then no, I won't do that. And I'll tell them I'll send it to you and you can mail it to them. Either way, you really shouldn't be just mailing an item to a different address because they just requested it. But again, it's up to you. Now this person, I went ahead and canceled the order, and I told him I'm going to relist it right away. So if he wants to, he needs to put in the correct address and then purchase it. And he did, and he purchased it. So he bought it twice. Alright, so this next item is in the M3 bin. And we'll get up here. Now I've got some cameras in here, so we'll have to see which one it is. It should be, what's this one? That's Canon. Should be this HP PhotoSmart. There it is. Alright, so inside this bag is an HP PhotoSmart camera. It's in its case, and it has, you can't see it so much, but in the bag it has cables and an SD disc it comes with. So this is a bundle that I sold, and this sold for, what did I sell for? $20 plus shipping. So that was a good sale. So the next sale is a YouTube friend sale, and they bought this Arcade Treasure Center coffee mug. And the person that bought this is Lorena, and she has a YouTube and eBay store. The YouTube channel is called Sweet Texas Fine, and the eBay store. And I'll put a link down, description down below, and also a little picture right here. So if you haven't heard of Sweet Texas Finds or seen the video and you want to go check out and watch her channel, she puts out some good information. She's also a fellow Texan. So Lorena, I'm going to send this out to you right away, and I hope it brings you a lot of good luck. Thank you for the purchase. All right, so the next item that sold in this K1 bin, and it's this right here. Okay, it's wrapped up in plastic, so it's a little bit hard to see, but I'll show a picture of the product photo that I took when I was listing it. This is called Timeline, and this is kind of a trivia game for kids. It's got a bunch of cards. They're little small cards, and I guess they can be collectibles too. And I picked this up because, well, it kind of caught my eye. The tin had graphic on the front, and again, it's hard to see, and I'm sure the light's reflecting a little bit, but you can look at the product photo and see it. I looked this up because it has a barcode on the back. It was listed, it was $1.99 at a thrift shop. Had a sticker for $1.99. And when I looked it up, brand new ones of these are selling for $45. Well, this still had the cards in it that were sealed, but the tin itself was not sealed, and brand new ones will have the plastic seal around the outside of it. So I went ahead and listed this and sold it within 2 days at $24 plus the buyer paid the shipping. So this is one of those Bolo items I told you about. If you find a game called Timeline in a little tin box, whether they're used or new, they're going to make money. If you can find these for cheap, because you can find them, I realized by looking at it, there's a lot of them that get listed and sold, so they're out there. So Timeline is a be on the lookout for item. All right, so we'll come back over here to the N1 bin where I was a little bit ago. And in this bin, it should be in the back, and it is. I see it right away. All right. This is a pair of salt and pepper shakers. They're witch's boots. I picked these up retail arbitrage after Halloween last year. Now it's the middle of summer, so we're heading towards Halloween again. So it's time to start looking for those, what I say, Q4 items, or the items for holidays in the last 3 months. Especially Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Those items are really going to start selling, and you should be able to find them during the summertime for cheap price at garage sales, thrift shops, and other places. So these sold for $16.95, and the buyer paid the shipping. All right, so right here next door is an N2, and right here in the front, okay, you can't see them because I got it sealed up in this original box that it came in a bag, but I'll put a picture so you can see it. What these are some small salt and pepper shakers. They sold to a different person. This box right here is called Leonard, and they're silver plate to kind of use for parties, gatherings, weddings, things of that nature. This is a really nice set, and they sold for $24 shipped. All right, let's set that stuff down. Let's set that stuff down. Let me go put these back down over here, and then we'll go for the next items. So the next one's going to be up here in A1, and it's right here in the front. I didn't list it too long ago. It's something I actually picked up a couple weeks ago, but I hadn't got to listing it yet. And I was actually surprised. I went to a thrift shop, and this is Fujifilm floppy disks for old IBM computers. And these were still new, wrapped in the box. I didn't think they would bring much money. I didn't really want to pick them up, but I just grabbed them. I didn't even look them up or anything. I just grabbed them and gave them a try. They were $1.99, and these sold for $18.99 plus shipping. So that may be something to look out for. I can't really say it's a Bolo item, but I'm kind of calling it a Bolo item. Old floppy disks that are still new in packages are probably going to sell pretty good. Like I said, these sold for $18.99 plus shipping. All right, and right below it in the B1 bin, I sold some more items here. Let me put this lid on. All right, so I came across a bunch of Colgate toothbrushes. These are battery operated toothbrushes. They got a little troll doll on them. The buyer paid $27 plus $27.99, plus it's going through the global shipping program. They paid for the money to go through the global shipping program, so that's the way it's going to go. So these are going to go halfway around the world to Kyrgyzstan. All right, so that's all the items that sold, and I think we got time for a couple of questions and answers. So that's what we're going to do is a little Q&A. In fact, one of the questions I've gotten quite often, and I thought for new eBayers, let me go ahead and go over this so you'll know it. And for a lot of older eBayers or people that have been selling for a while, this may be an answer you never knew of. So let's go ahead and go over some of these questions and answers. And if you have a question and you'd like to know the answer to it, hey, put it down in the comments down below on this video or any other videos I got. Let me know about it, and maybe you'll even see your question pop up on one of these videos. I got a little light turned on, so hopefully it's not too dark and the camera sees me pretty good. But we're going to go ahead and answer these questions. The first one's from Donald. He said, great videos. Just had a question about eBay vacation settings. If you select keep people from buying your listings, do you need to increase handling time? How long does it take to activate turn on vacation settings? First time I've done this. Thanks. Okay, well, Donald, hopefully this answers your question. If you're going to, first of all, you can only have vacation settings if you have a store. If you're just selling items on eBay and you don't have a store, you can't even have vacation settings. The only thing you can do is end your items, go on vacation, take your little trip, and when you get back, just relist all those items. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, because I've had that question from people before. So the second thing is actually turning off your vacation settings. He says, do you need to select keep people from buying your listings, or do you need to increase handling time? All right, so to answer that question is, if you're going to leave your listings up where people can see them and you just click on the vacation setting, then yes, you need to increase your handling time. Say you're going away for a week. You need to increase your handling time for that week. Now, some people take their laptops with them when they go on vacation, or tablets or whatever. And as the days progress on their vacation, say they'll be back in 3 days now, they'll change their handling time to 3 days. So if anything sells at that point in time, it's now got a 3-day handling time. And maybe if they're coming back in 2 days, they'll change it to a 2-day handling time, and so forth. Or you can just leave it for the straight week. It doesn't so much really matter, because when you get back, you're going to sell it anyway. Now, the other part of that question is, you don't have to increase your handling time if you're gonna put your store on vacation settings where you don't let the buyers see your items. And I think that was your question. So no, if you go on, put your store on vacation settings, and you don't let the buyers be able to buy, or don't let the people be able to see your products while you're on vacation, you're going to go away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you don't want to sell anything during that time, then you can hide all your listings so nobody can see it. It'll just say you're on vacation mode and whatever you type in for how long you're going to be gone, and you don't need to change your handling time because nobody's going to see the items anyway. So I hope that answers your question, and if anybody else had a question like that, I hope that answers it. All right, the next question, and it's going to be a little bit lengthy because I'm actually going to add to it. This one's by Mr. Tube, and he actually sent this question a while back, and I sent him a response. But I've had a couple of questions just recently about the same kind of thing, so I went ahead and found his question. It was worded good, and I thought I would go ahead and expand upon it. All right, he said, hello, sir. Quick couple of questions about eBay shipping. There is an option that, number one, buyer pays shipping. You decide the cost. What does that mean and how it works? Okay, well, eBay, when you list something, has 3 shipping options. They have free shipping, they have buyer pays shipping, and they have flat shipping, where you can charge a flat rate price, which is part of the second question. We'll get into that. So how does that work? Okay, eBay has a contract with the USPS, well, and other systems, and they have just what all the current prices of all the shipping costs are. Now, if you have an eBay store, you generally get a discount. So when you click buyer pays shipping, the buyer is going to see what it's going to cost at that shipping price to mail in store. So say I have this stapler and it weighs a little over a pound. Once I package it and ship it out, or once I package it and the buyer had paid for it, he's going to pay for in-store prices at what it costs to ship that out. So let's say in-store prices, this stapler weighed 1.5 pounds, so they're going to pay $9 to $10 for shipping. If you have an eBay store, you're going to get the shipping discount, which, even though the buyer is seeing the price with a shipping price of maybe $9.89, you may get a discount where it says you only have to pay $8.95. So that's why a lot of times I'll do buyer pays shipping, or I'll do free shipping. I never do a flat rate shipping, a flat shipping, and I'll explain why in this second question. Question number 2, he says, I'm sending small earphones. How does he say? I'm trying to send small earphones. They're really lightweight in a 6x9 poly mailer, 3 to 4 ounces. When I try to do USPS standard first class shipping, I get a price like $3.40 to $4. No cheaper than that. And the same thing, I see somebody else listing, and he's charging a flat $3 shipping, even after I put the California zip code. Do you know how he's doing it? All right, yes. All right, so I'm going to expound upon this, but I'm going to answer your question first. The eBay, whenever you ship an item, they want you to have tracking. So first class rate at a small 3 ounce, I think a 3 to 5 ounce, really 1 to 5 ounce, or 1 to 3 ounce, excuse me, is going to be one price. 3 to 5 ounces is going to be another price, and 5 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 12, and so forth. But you can't mail an item out for 1 ounce. Say I had this gift card, and I don't know why I would, but say I wanted to mail that out. All right. You're saying you want to put it in a 6x9 poly mailer, and the cheapest you can do it is 3 ounces. Well, that's the way it's going to be, because eBay wants you to have a tracking number, and you get charged for having a tracking number through the United States Postal Service or any other service. So you're paying the extra price to have that tracking number, to have the peace of mind that you're covered as a seller on a seller protection plan, that when you send out an item, even if it weighs nothing, that when you send it out, it arrives to its destination and you're covered. So the buyer, in case they ever say it never arrived, the tracking number can show that it was delivered at the post office, their mailbox, or wherever. So that's what you're paying for. Now, the part where it says that you've seen somebody else selling the exact same item and they're charging a flat $3 shipping fee. Okay, so say I want to mail this, I want to sell this at a price of $4, and that's what everybody else is selling these at. Well, I'm not going to use this. Let's well, yeah, I guess we will use this. I don't know why I'd pick a gift card, but anyway, say it's a blank gift card. There's nothing on it, but a person wanted to buy this for $4. Now, if I ship this out, the minimum it's going to cost them is probably like you said, $3.40 to $4, depending on where it's going in the United States and what zone you're in. So even though this is only going to weigh an ounce, I got to send this at a 3 ounce rate to get that tracking number. So let's say I have this listed at $4 plus shipping. Now you notice somebody else selling the exact same item at $4 plus shipping, but theirs is a flat rate fee of $3. Well, basically what they're doing is they're sucking up 50 cents to sell it cheaper than everybody else. And about the only way you could really do that is bump the price of this up a little bit. You could say, okay, I'm going to sell this at $5 instead of $4, and I'm going to charge a flat rate of $2. Well, you're really taking that extra dollar off of what you charge for this to apply it to the shipping, because it's still going to be $3.40 to $4. That guy, whoever it is, as long as they're in the United States, they're selling it, and they're going to have to pay the $3.40, even though you said it only has a $3 ship flat rate fee. Now, the alternative to that, and I'll show you here in a minute, and this is what I'm going to expand upon, was you can mail this out in an envelope. All right. So say I want to take this and send it out in an envelope and slap a 55-cent stamp on it and send it. I can do that. eBay says I can do that. The only problem is there's no tracking number. So if the guy got this item and claims he didn't get it, you can't prove he didn't, and you're not covered under the seller protection program because you didn't use a tracking number. So someone else could be doing the same thing, and they're just charging a $3 shipping fee and mailing out with a 55-cent stamp or something like that. And then that way it's such a low priced item that it didn't cost them anything. So that if that person decided that they didn't get it, or maybe they actually didn't get it and they're saying it didn't come in, then the person that's selling it at a flat $3 rate only lost 55 cents in an item, so he's still recouping a little bit of money out of it. I can't see that happening. I think he's just charging a flat rate and eating a little bit of the price. Now, one of the things you can do is you can look at your eBay store, and this goes for everybody. You can look at your eBay store or eBay itself, and there's a link in eBay, and it's for calculated shipping. And you know, there's different ways you could do it. You can go down to an item and type in what an estimated calculated shipping is. Maybe you're selling an item, like I said, maybe you're selling this stapler, maybe you're selling this gift card, and someone says, hey, I live in, like my instance, I'm in Texas and they're in California, and they say, can you tell me what the cost is for shipping? Or maybe they offer a lower price and they want it to go out free shipping, and there's no way I can send free shipping because I'm going to lose money. So you can tell them what the actual shipping cost is, or if somebody requests a shipping cost price, you can give it to them. And I'll show you on my computer. So well, let me go ahead and transfer you from here, and let me bring up my computer screen, and I'll show you that calculated shipping tool that's on eBay. All right, so this you're looking at right now is the eBay shipping calculator, and right here is the link, and I'll also put it up on the screen, and I'll put it down in the description down below so that you can see. But if you want to copy it, it's www.ebay.com/shp/calculator, and that's what it is. It's the eBay shipping calculator. So we're going to use an example, and while you're watching the screen, you can glance over at me too, because you can see what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to show you real quick this card right here. This is that gift card. Let's say I want to mail it out, and I already said we're not going to mail it out an envelope because we want a tracking number. So you can use, I can send it out in a poly mailer. It's lightweight. Or I can send it out, say, like in a little 4x4 box. This is a 4x4x4 eBay box that I got for my free shipping supplies. But let's say we want to put it in an envelope. Now remember, we can't send it out at a 1 ounce rate. It's not going to happen. But I'm going to show you in here what happens when you do. So even though there's an option right here, if you look at your screen and you look right here where it says type, it says letter. There is an option for letter. And you can go through it and find letter with 1 ounce shipping rate, and it's going to say, okay, like 85 cents. The only problem is when you go to actually list that item and try to click on it, it's not going to let you go below a 3 ounce mark. So even though it's on the eBay shipping calculator, just deny knowing about that, because it's not going to help you any. You're going to have to send everything out through eBay shipping at a minimum of a 3 ounce weight to whatever weight you're sending out to get that tracking number. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, tell you what, instead of that envelope, we're going to say this 4x4x4 shipping box is what we're going to mail this gift card out. All right. So we're going to say right here, where it says letter, we're going to do package. Then we're going to type in 4x4x4 in the dimensions. It's not an irregular size. It's a square cube. It's real simple. All right, weight. Right down here where it says weight, there's no pounds. Let's say we put the card in and we weld it. And let's say it still only said 2 ounces. We're going to have to say 3 ounces. 3 ounces is the minimum. So let's say 3. All right. So put in 3 ounces. Now you go down to your details or your zip code. All right. Here in Texas where I'm at, it's 78572. All right. I don't charge a handling fee. Some people charge handling fees. Very seldom do anybody charge handling fees, but larger corporations, companies, big businesses that sell a lot and do stuff, they charge a handling fee because they get a lot of returns. All right. But I don't do that. Okay. So we're going to, next thing is domestic. We're going to send it out domestic. You can also type in international if it's going international, but we're going to say this is going domestic. You can type in this box right here, you can type in the zip code, or you can select a major city. I'm going to type in 94572, which is a zip code to a town in the Bay Area I used to live in California a long time ago. So we're going to put that in, and we're going to hit calculate. All right. Now, the first thing that comes is your answers for your shipping calculator. And right up here at the very top, there's your dimensions, 4x4x4, weights 3 ounces, no handling fee. That's my zip code and where it's going. Now, if you look right away, these are your in-store prices. Now, when you ship an item out on, you sell an item and it says buyer pays shipping, the shipping cost that they see is going to be this right here. These are the prices they're going to see. That's the in-store shipping. So what does it actually cost you? Okay, well, let's go down here to where it says right here, standard service. Standard service is what the buyer is going to pay. They're going to pay $4.05 for me to mail this box to them in California from Texas. What does it actually cost you? Go back up a little bit and you see the in-store rates. Let's go to eBay rates. When you click eBay rates and you have a store, you're going to get a discount. So the same item, it says mine right here, it says 24% right there. 24% discount. because I have an eBay store, I get a discount. So my cost is $3.05. So I'm saving $1. So if I sell this gift card for $4 and charge buyer pays shipping at 3 ounces, they're going to pay $4 for this plus $4.05 for the shipping, the box that's going out. But for me, I sold this for $4 and it's only going to cost me $3.05. So that's where the discount comes. And that's why you see, if you've watched me or you watch other channels, and we'll talk about people that buy something or buy a lot of something, they buy several items to support maybe the channel, or they're just wanting to buy, or maybe they're just buying a bunch of items because they found a lot of items in your store and they want to buy them and they want to know if they can get a better price. Then that's how I can determine that they can get a better price. But that's what this is the eBay shipping calculator. And you can also do the same thing. Let's look at FedEx. Click on FedEx. The lowest price shipping is going to be ground shipping. It's going to cost $8.17. If I was to send it out through FedEx, that's a 29% discount. The slash mark where it says $11.59, that's the in-store price that a buyer would pay for. If they wanted to buy a 3-ounce item and have it shipped by FedEx, they'd have to pay $11.59. Let's go to UPS. UPS says they're going to charge $11.98 for a 3-ounce box to go by ground. And of course they got their other rates, but let's, right here, if you look, it said in-store rates. It's not highlighted. So let's click eBay rates. Look at that. eBay wants that tracking number. So what happens? It went from $11.98 up to $14.29. So if I want to send this gift card in this 4x4x4 box and send it UPS, it's going to cost $14.29 if I use the eBay shipping discount. That's why a lot of people use other ways of shipping. Regular mail, they send out, if they want to use UPS for something that's heavier or something, they'll use like Pirate Ship or some other place like that that has a good service and a good price. But you can see UPS bumps up because eBay wants that tracking number. All right, so let me get rid of this. Let's go back to a normal viewing. All right, so that was from MyTube, and I hope that that long explanation helped you out if you're watching this video and you see that question of yours. And if anybody else out there has a question, I probably won't make it such a long answer, but I figure that was a really good question, and a lot of people were asking and they wanted to know a little bit about that, and I've been asked about the eBay shipping calculator, so I throw that in there. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you liked it and this is the kind of videos you like to watch and you haven't yet subscribed, be sure you subscribe, smash that like button, leave me a comment if you got a comment, if you got a question that you want answered. Hey, send me a question, I'll see if I can get an answer. I'll try to answer it in an email, and maybe if I get an opportunity, we'll do a Q&A like this and I'll answer it that way. So to all the resellers out there, find it, sell it, profit. To everybody else that just stumbled across the channel, just enjoys the channel and enjoys watching and likes videos like this, hey, have a great day, be safe, take care, and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.